tell the first words.
Okay. This is Yarrow, Achillea millefolium. Millefolium means 1,000 leaves, and as you can see, the leaves are cut very, very finely. And somebody once said if you actually sat and counted them, you would find that there are 1,000,000 leaves in that one little leaf. Achilles, of course, was a great soldier who had his Achilles heel. But Linnaeus, who actually named this plant Achillea millefolium, said that he named it after a Hungarian herbalist, a woman named Achillea. Perhaps she was named after Achilles. It is a plant that heals wounds, and so it's always been associated with soldiers and with battlefields. But that doesn't mean that if we bring it into our homes that there's a battlefield. As a matter of fact, the people I know who've made a tincture of yarrow and kept it around find that their inner guidance tells them when to take this to help ward off infectious diseases, colds, flus, a variety of things.
Let me do some?
Sure, we'll let you do some.
It tickles your nose, too.
It's a pretty flower. Where did you find that?
If you smell it, it might tickle your nose.
Can I smell it? Oh, it tickles my nose.
Did we find that in a canoe? Did we find it in a parking lot? In the forest?
In a green parking lot.
In a green parking lot.
In a meadow by a parking lot?
Yes, it was a meadow.
It likes to grow in meadows, doesn't it? Was it tall, taller than you?
No.
No, it's a kind of small plant, isn't it? Yeah, but it's really, really strong. Did you notice how strong it is? It's got a really strong stalk.
It doesn't let you break it.
It doesn't let you break it. One of the apprentices was trying to harvest yarrow, and she said, I can't get it to break. I said, you have to use your scissors to cut yarrow. Yeah.
You can't just pick it.
All right. You know, in Germany, my apprentices made yarrow wine, and when it was done, it was black.
Wow.
And it was so bitter, and we tasted it, and we said, we don't think we can get people to drink this as wine, but if we used it as an aperitif, just a little bit in little glasses of this little black bitter, and then, of course, it had that wonderful aroma of the yarrow as well, and bitters are wonderful to help digestion and great European kind of classical remedy.
So how would you make and use this tincture? It's
Well,
a beautiful tincture, by the way.
isn't this gorgeous? Just a magnificent tincture. I always travel with some yarrow tincture because it does so many things. Many people say to me, well, if I'm not going to use toothpaste to brush my teeth, what would I use? Because I suggest that people see what happens if they go essential oil free. And of course, there's essential oil in your toothpaste. And I say put some yarrow tincture on your toothbrush because it tightens the gum, it kills bacteria in the mouth, it stops bleeding if your gums are bleeding, it makes your breath smell really fresh. Let me smell your breath. Oh, it smells wonderful. Yay, yarrow. And then I also use it as an insect repellent. Put it in a spray bottle, and I spray it on my ankles to keep ticks from coming up, the little deer ticks to coming up, and then I spray it around my head to keep the mosquitoes away. We just had Isla Burgess here from New Zealand, and she wanted to go out to the river, and we went walking out to the river at dusk. So right time of the day for mosquitoes, right place for mosquitoes. We sprayed up with yarrow, and we got back. She said, that was amazing. She said, I didn't get a single mosquito bite. Walked a mile out to the river, stayed there for over an hour, walked back. Yay, yarrow tincture. There are so many things. I was asking her
Mom,
about
Oh, that's
friendship
beautiful.
bracelet.
Friendship bracelet.
I was asking her about the pushiness of yarrow tincture because yarrow tincture,
let me do some.
pushes out sweat. What else does it do? Yeah.
What was the first thing you said in that video?
About Madame Yarrow,
Okay.
and she helps us with self-defense. Is that what you were thinking about?
No.
No,
say the self-defense.
I didn't.
Bloody wounds.
Bloody wounds? Out on the battlefields? Yeah. You ever get a bloody wound? Yes, you do. You fall down.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Did your dad get a bloody wound? On the car door? Yeah, and he put Yarrow on it, didn't he? That is such a good thing to do when you have a wound. So Yarrow Tincture and Yarrow, really hot Yarrow tea is known for making people sweat. Herbalists call it a diaphoretic. And it's also known for making people pee. And herbalists call that a diuretic. And so I asked Isla, I said, so what do you think if it pushes out sweat and it pushes out pee? Does it push out menstrual blood too? She said, no, it stops it. It stops. She finds it really excellent for women who are bleeding heavily, whether it's from endometriosis or fibroids or during menopause. And I said to her that I had heard a lot of other women say that too. And she says she finds the tincture is the most effective for that, not drinking the tea. She says she thinks I'm kind of right, that the tea is more pushy and more likely to push things out, but that the tincture is more constricting and contracting. As I said, I would not leave home without my Yarrow tincture. It's a really important green blessing.
Thank you.